Hello everyone, this is Asphalt 1918 and today we're going to be testing the BXR Bailey Blade GT1, which I just got recently from the Dragon Force Spotlight event at stock. So it has a very high top speed for its rank of 269.7 miles per hour, an acceleration of 74.8, a handling of 40.34, and a nitro of 54.29. So let's see, how good is it really at stock? So one of the reasons I'm really happy to have this car unlocked finally is that I had this car, I don't remember what event, but I got it to 74 out of 85 blueprints. And I was just stuck there for a really long time. So this spotlight really helped me unlock it. So if it wasn't there, I definitely would not have unlocked this. And one other thing, because of its very high top speed, it is amazing in slipstream. And we did get Ancient Wonders, which is probably one of the more twisty tracks of Cairo, but I think since we're a lot faster than everyone else in the race... Oh, there's another Bailey. Nice. Anyway, there's definitely going to be a lot more Bailey blades around in multiplayer now that a decent bit of people should have unlocked it. And I think this car seems to be like somewhat floaty. Not the most since it's at stock. Anyway, I'd say this car is like average, maybe slightly above average at floaties, I think. Anyway, there are really not that many cars that go 280 plus miles per hour at this rank. I think the only other one around this rank is the Bugatti Mistral. Maybe there's the Bugatti Chiron at 1 star, but I feel like most people have their Chiron maxed out. So yeah. Okay, so we got first place. Surprisingly, the other Bailey Blade got 4th place. I'm not sure why. And also, what are your thoughts about this car's looks? It looks kind of weird, like on the back. But anyway, Tuscany. Let's see if we can win. And also, one thing I'd like to point out, this is slipstream, but there's no ghost, so other people can knock me down. So this season is not as good as Ghost Slipstream, but it sure is still pretty good. Anyway, it seems like we're just gonna get first place because everyone is quite far behind. So let me know in the comments, did you unlock this car? And how many blueprints did you start from if you did unlock this car? Because I'm not really sure if it's possible to go from 0 to 85 blueprints from the event, because I'm not sure if you'd be able to get that much currency. So we beat a Citroen GT by Citroen. That's the fastest car that we beat. Okay, we're on the Caribbean. Peer Pressure. I always thought that was a funny name because there's peers in the Caribbean. And there's also like your friends, your peers pressuring you. Man, I'm still not too sure if this car's floaty capabilities are that great. But I think they exist. I'm not quite sure though, because I don't think I'm really seeing the front wheels lift off the ground. Yep, someone just got knocked down. That is proof that this is definitely not unbreakable. Or Ghost. So it looks like this is going to be another first place. Can we get all first places? Is that going to happen? Let's see. So wow, we beat everyone else by a pretty large margin, but to be honest, these are all not really that great cars. They're just like, they're all kind of like beginner cars, to be honest. Ooh, India. This might be the first time I've actually gotten India in multiplayer, so that's nice. Well, and also, you may be wondering, why in the world am I keeping this car completely at stock? Well, I have a good reason for that. It's because this car doesn't really improve much from stock to like 1-star rank. But it gains 200 rank points. And if you gain more rank points, that means you'll get matched with better cars. So I think if you're keeping a car at stock for MP2, I think it's honestly better to not upgrade it to 1-star. You may disagree, but in many cases, it's actually better to... What am I saying? Yeah, it's probably better to have a lower rank and slightly worse performance, so that you get better matchmaking. And also, I sure hope I can get first place here. I did wreck, but don't knock me down. Yep, I think we're in the clear. Unless I like wreck. Yep, I think this is definitely a first place. Got some color on my car. So yes, we beat all these cars, even despite us wrecking. So that definitely says something. Alright, Greenland, and there's a Tryon Nemesis in this race, so that should be some pretty decent competition. And at a rank of 3380. So anyway, one thing I like to do in Slip Room is to pause the race, get behind everyone, and get their slipstream. And then catch right back up to them, because I can get shockwave for a really long time. I do know a lot of people do this, but just in case you don't know about this, I just wanted to mention that. Oh yeah, one of the rivals of this car I did forget to mention was definitely the Tryon. I think it's really the Tryon, 1-star Bugatti Chiron, and Mystery that rival this car the most at this rank. But I think now, because of the Spotlight event, this is probably going to be one of the most used cars around this rank. And very fast. Anyway, it seems like we've taken the lead. Alright. So really, I don't really have much to say about this car. It's just really great at everything it needs to be. The nitro isn't the best. It's somewhat... It drifts decent. And it has a very high top speed, perfect for slipstream. But anyway, thanks so much for making it this far into the video. Do like the video if you enjoyed. So, yep, that's beating the Tryon by 5 seconds. I think that's really just, yeah. But anyway, do enjoy the rest of this video.